Hey girl, my name is Coach Me Reen, and welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy you're here. So I just wanted to talk really quickly about consistency and what that looks like for the long term. So if you don't know, I'm just going to give you a little backstory. I am a plus size fitness coach. I've been working out consistently now for 7 years. I've lost over 100 pounds, and I now coach other women to help them in their fitness journey. But in addition to that, I also do live Zoom workouts that you can join if you want. But we'll talk about that another time. We're talking about consistency today. So basically, when it comes to consistency, I always get asked, how do I stay consistent? Now, I've been able to stay consistent with my fitness journey for this amount of time through ups and downs. There's been times, especially in 2023, when I had a very emotionally draining year and I gained 40 pounds because my diet was complete trash. There's no way to sugarcoat it. It was just trash. And I put on a lot of weight. But even through me gaining weight, even though I'm working out now, I continued on with my journey. I did not quit. So I gained some weight, but I didn't quit. And that's probably the number one question I get asked is, how in the heck do I stay so consistent? So I'll tell you the secret. Let me tell you how. You know what? I'm going to say that for the end. Keep watching. So a little backstory on me. I am a bereaved mom. I lost my only child in 2009. She was 6 years old, and I've been dealing with the grief of losing her ever since. It's something that stays with you. It's something that you have to learn to live through the pain, and I thank God I've been able to do that so far, but it is something that I deal with all the time. And I'm also an emotional eater. So because I'm an emotional eater, just think about this. This is how you'll know if you're an emotional eater too. Do you ever get excited like when it's gonna snow, or it's your birthday, or it's a special holiday, or it's Friday night, and you associate that excitement with, what am I going to eat? Do you do that? Or if you're feeling down, do you tend to want to eat something bad, like have some not something bad, something with high calories, like ice cream, like cookies, cake, all of that kind of stuff? You too? Or are you a foodie? Because some people don't do the sweets, but when they're in like an emotionally charged situation, they go with salty snacks, or they go with food. Like they like some macaroni and cheese, some greens, some some candy yams. They like some yams. You know, they like to go that route when they're having their emotionally charged situation. So just kind of figure out, like, if you're an emotional eater, then you have to like kind of start taking account of your emotions and start to deal with your emotions. So that's something that I started to work on in 2024, because last year I just couldn't shake the feeling of sadness, the feeling of depression. And that's mainly because I'm missing my little girl. Like I'm just missing her. Like this time, like if she was still here, she would have been, you know, in college or just about to graduate from college, whatever her choice would have been. But she would be at that transitional stage of her really stepping into womanhood, you know, young womanhood. And I mourn that I won't be able to experience that. And I think last year it just hit me like a ton of bricks. And I was eating, and I, you know, because everything else in my life is, I'm pretty blessed. And that is the one area of complete sadness for me. Complete sadness for me. So anywho, my emotional eating caused me to gain 40 pounds. It might have even been a little more, because to be honest with you, when I'm going through emotional times like that, I don't weigh myself, and I really wasn't weighing myself like that. So the weight could have been high. By the time I finally did step on the scale, I had already started eating better and exercising more. So I hadn't weighed myself all of 2023, to be real. So it could have been more weight, to be real. But I'm saying 40 pounds. So 40 pounds I put on. And as of 2024, I said to myself, I want to lose the weight. Right? But when you're trying to be consistent on your journey, the one thing that you have to tell yourself is that I'm not working out because I want to lose weight. Right? I know. Because what's the point of working out if you're not doing it to lose weight? I'll tell you. The point of working out is to feel stronger, to have better posture, to have better blood circulation, to work your heart, to build stronger bones, stronger joints, stronger muscles, strong core so that you're able to stand upright, strong glutes, not just for the aesthetics of the big booty, around, nice round mound, not just for that, but so that you have a better gait. Because if your glutes are strong, you're able to stride better. Did you know that? I didn't know. These are all things that I learned as I started my fitness journey and became a coach. These are things that I learned. Better mobility, better quality of life. These are all positive things that happen when you work out. And then the other piece is the mood stabilization. When you work out, it makes you feel better. Because that's the one thing that really helped me through my tough time, is being able to work out. I would always feel a sense of control, a sense of peace when I was doing my workout, especially when it was over. Because that's the one thing. I might not have been able to control my emotions and how I was feeling, but I was able to control the movement of my body and how often I did it. And I'm thankful that I was able to do that. So if you take that mind shift and stop thinking of exercise as a punishment or exercise as a means to lose weight, honey, and start looking at it for all the benefits. And did I mention, let me tell you, let me get closer. Did I mention it improves your flexibility? And ladies, fellas, if you're watching, just turn away for a second. Flexibility is your secret weapon. Okay? Flexibility is your secret weapon. And when you work out, you get more flexible, you get more agile. All right? So yes. So exercise has all of these benefits other than just losing weight. And to be real with you, if your diet isn't in order, you can work out till the cows come home, till the sun don't shine, till pigs fly, and hell freezes over. You ain't gonna lose a pound. Your diet is where it's at. But I'm just speaking about how I've been able to stay consistent throughout my journey. Like how. The how is the mindset shift. I stopped thinking about weight loss. Now, this year I gave myself a specific goal because I needed to get on track in that way. But I look at my journey in a different way. I don't look at it as this means to an end. I look at it as a life support, a life saver. This is something that I have to do in order to keep my quality of life the way I want it. Because when I'm 65, honey, I don't know about you, but I would like to be able, I am going, God's spare life, to be able to travel all over the world and be able to walk unassisted. I want to stand upright. I want to be able to get out of bed unassisted. Amen. So these are the benefits that I focus on when I'm working out. And these are the reasons why I work out and do strength training and I do calisthenics and all kinds of things, because I'm thinking about the bigger picture. I'm thinking about quality of life. I'm thinking about the long haul and how I want to age. So that is what helps me to stay consistent throughout this journey, even through tough times. So some things that you can do to get on a consistent fitness journey, before you think about anything physical, before you think about working out, before you think about going to the supermarket and buying salad and buying all this stuff, because you and I both know you can go to the supermarket, you can purchase all the healthy food and then order Popeyes, right? How hard is that? Because you can order them. How many times have you had bags of spinach that sat in your fridge until it got rotten? So you see what I mean? So it's not about doing the physical thing of going out, purchasing all these things, getting a gym membership, signing up for my classes, even signing up for my service. You know, I do one-on-one service as well. It's not about that. First thing you got to do is get your mind in the game. Get your mind right. Once you get your mind right, sky's the limit. Because then even when you hit up on obstacles, you gonna swerve them obstacles. You're going to be like, okay, all right, this is happening. But guess what? I'm still going to stay consistent. I'm still going to do what I have to do because I have no choice. I want a good quality of life. This is something I have to do to maintain and to obtain that. So if you right now are watching this and you're feeling low, you are mad at yourself because this year you said you was going to stay consistent and you didn't. Don't despair. Don't give up on yourself and don't despair. Get back up, honey. That's all you got to do. Get back up. And what you start with is getting your mind right. How do you do that? That's up to you. That depends on you. There is no one way for me to tell you to get your mind right. You have to look yourself in the mirror. You have to say to yourself, hey, you girl. Hey, you man. Hey, you, however men speak to themselves. Yo, what's good, son? Like, I don't really know. But, because I'm a woman. I'm a woman through and through, honey. But figure out what you have to say to yourself, what you have to tell yourself, how real you need to be with yourself to be able to do what you need to do. But the one thing you cannot do is be negative. Telling yourself you can't, I won't, I don't have time, my knees, my back, my weight, I'm too heavy, they're going to laugh, they're going to this, they're going to that. All of that, cut it out. Cut it out. When those negative thoughts start to creep in, and we all have them, I do too. I'm always second guessing myself. I'm always doing those types of things. But guess what? Even when I second guess myself, I do it anyway. Before I turned this camera on today, I was second guessing myself saying, what you gonna talk about? You talk about the same thing all the time. You talk about fitness all day long. Like, who's gonna listen? Somebody out there is gonna watch this video. And if I can reach one person and help that one person, then my job is done. That's it. Take those negative thoughts, and we all have them. Start to be conscious of what you tell yourself. Start to be conscious of the things that you're repeating over and over in your head. Telling yourself you don't have time. Telling yourself you're too busy. Telling yourself you're too tired. Telling yourself you're not good enough. Telling yourself you're too big to go to the gym. Telling yourself you don't want to sweat. My hair. You mean to tell me you're going to put your hair over your heart? Girl, slap on a wig and let's get it. Let's go. Your health is way more important than a wig, a weave, whatever. You understand? Start paying attention to what you're telling yourself. Stop telling yourself, I don't eat that much. Yes, you do. If you are overweight, yes, you do. This is something I had to tell me. Because I was saying, oh, I don't eat triple burgers and pizza with extra cheese and this and that. But it doesn't matter what you're eating. It's how much you're eating. And I was eating too much. So once you get real with you, once you start telling yourself, I'm just supposed to be big. I'm happy with my weight, because you're not. You know you have that inflammation. You know your knees hurt. You know your back hurt. You know that you can't stand when you put on pants you wore last year and this year they don't fit. Only you know what goes on up here. So only you can fix it, and only you can control what you do with your body. Nobody else. Nobody else. So before anything else, before you start any fitness journey, anything, you got to get your mind right, or else you're not going to do it. You're going to start, you're going to stop. You're going to start, you're going to stop. Once you get this thing clicked in and you start telling yourself, it don't matter what comes in my way, I'm going to stay consistent. I'm going to do it this time. I'm not going to quit. Once you do that, sky's the limit. That's it. That's all I got, Bill. If you was looking for some kind of magic, that's the magic. The magic is in you. You are the magic. What you decide to do is the magic. Just think about that one thing in your life that you really wanted and how hard you went for it. That's the same way you got to go hard for your quality of life. You want to start losing weight? Start losing weight. How do you start? How do you start? That's a big question. And we're going to do that in another video. We're going to go over how to start your fitness journey. You know what? I'm going to do a how to start your fitness journey in my next live. If you watch this far, don't forget to like, comment, and most importantly, my friends, subscribe to the channel. Turn on your post notifications so that you know when I'm posting my next video and when I'm going live, because I go live every Sunday at 6 p.m. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that you got something out of what I said. I hope that you start to work on your mental. Start to work on it, and don't say that you can't. You're already doing it. You're doing it already. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Those negative thoughts, start to really pay attention to what you're telling yourself. Because yes, you can. You can stand up. You can lose the weight. You can exercise. You can do those harder exercises. You can get on the floor. Yes, you can. I love y'all. Thank you for listening. My name is Coach Reen, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.
It's not the diamond, it's not the diamond, it's not the pearl, it's not the pearl. I'm that girl, it's just that I'm that girl.